so freaking bad. Wrestle me.
Welcome, everybody, to Juice Pro Wrestling, episode 87. All dogs go to hell, because that's where they gotta go. You know, if you're a dirty dog, then you go down south. We're live in Racine, Wisconsin, home of one Bruiser Bodi. What's up?
What up? Ray Silla Killers in the house. Raytown Dogs, what's up?
We got Sreten, the Juice himself, which is myself, and Bruiser Bodi sitting here at Racine Brewing Company enjoying this Hola Racine, which is a killer, absolutely killer. What is this? Go ahead, Bodi.
It is a Mexican-style agave ale.
Ooh, yeah.
Kind of like Modelo, but it's a way better Modelo in my opinion.
In the first smell, it kind of smells like weed, so, you know,
It does. That's what
I'm on
catches
board.
people first, and then you drink the beer, and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
man.
drink the beer.
This beer smells like, tastes like
Cerveza
beer.
más vino, güey.
So we got a lot of going on. It's pretty vibrant in here right now. We got a lot of niños in the house to see Santa Claus. Santa's actually here, believe it or not. You know,
Santa's here putting kids over.
Yeah.
Cool.
And pretty soon he'll be putting someone through a table. So you know, what's in his bag of tricks, we don't know. Maybe we can wish for a better WWE.
Yep.
That might be asking too much.
I can't make miracles happen, damn it.
His name's Santa, not Jesus. God damn it. Oh, guys. So we got we're having a good time today. We're up in Wisconsin. This is the first for us, you know, coming up here doing the show.
Welcome.
And
You guys are in the home city.
yeah. It's really cool. There was a lot of shit going down last week. Bodi, you were at AEW Dynamite in Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Fucking piece of shoe. How was that, man? I mean, we watching at home. I thought it was a killer episode.
It was great, man. It was the atmosphere was very live. People were hyped about it. Crowd was hot. It was a hot crowd. I don't know if it came through on TV, but
You
the
mean
crowd
sexy
was
hot?
Sexy hot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought it
It's
did.
sexy
I
time.
really shout
Yeah.
to Matt Nix and Freelance Wrestling,
Dude.
man. I
That
got
part
a
was
little
awesome.
chub when that happened, man.
Yeah, when I saw him come out, like it must have been commercial break. I saw him walking out, and I'm like in my area, I'm like, holy shit, it's Marvelous Matt Nix!
He's so marvelous.
Right? And then the Warrior Wrestling dudes were chanting Purple Haze or something like that, or chanting Purple something. Yeah, Purple Warrior.
He's all about that purpleness, you know?
That was cool, man. And I was kind of disappointed it was a squash, but I mean, it was Matt Nixon. We got a huge freelance wrestling chant out of it, which was awesome.
So it was a squash, but, you know, the goal achieved. It was looking for that rub, and they got the rub.
They got the rub.
They got the fucking rub.
The freelance
so.
wrestlling chants were probably one of the highlights of the night, too, because I was like,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
that's so dope
Yeah.
on TNT, you know?
Exactly. So now that happened, how many people are going to tune in and trying to find out what freelance wrestling is? Who's Matt Nix? And
Right.
it just goes down.
You can find out if you get the Independent Wrestling TV app.
Yeah. Get the rib.
That's why another reason why Cody's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. Cody is
Dude,
awesome.
my old lady loves him. She's like, he's such a nice man.
Dude,
Like,
he stays.
he wears good suits.
Yeah, he stays after the taping too. Because I saw a video.
Yeah.
like an hour and a half after the taping, like there were still some people at ringside. He's still talking and meeting people.
Oh, yeah.
So do they?
dude.
All right. How the sausage is made? After the event, then they do dark, right? So you stayed like an hour after.
Usually they do it before and after, but they had the ring set up for the Jericho celebration.
Yeah,
So I didn't do anything
I
before.
love that segment. That
Yeah,
was
that
fucking
was great.
good.
And
With
it
his
was kinda
dad ripping
funny.
on the Blackhawks.
Yeah. you know what's funny is like probably about 5 minutes before Dynamite went live, we saw his dad go under the box, so we kind of knew like who was under the box.
Who's
already.
that creepy old man?
But we saw the back of the jersey. I was like, "That's his dad." But yeah, it was great, dude. That whole segment was great to lead off with because it got the crowd going.
Yeah.
It was funny. It was entertaining. A lot of crowd involvement. Got a lot of heat. It was awesome, dude.
It was
perfect.
good. I'm sure you had the marks hating on it. You know, it was too long. They promised us change. Change?
Yep, here
We
we
fear
go.
change.
Yep, all the haters.
Yeah.
But yeah, after Dynamite, it was dark, and there was 3 matches for dark, and that was cool. And then
What
after
3
that,
matches were that?
let's see, it was Sean Spears and Sonny Kiss. Tag match between Proud and Powerful and the Lucha Express.
Lucha Express.
Lucha Express, son of a bitch. The
Man, he's
Jurassic
letting that
Express.
agave get to him real fucking quick.
Yeah, dude. It's agave.
Tell me, buddy, why'd you do it?
Why'd you botch it?
Why'd you say Lucha?
Why'd you botch it? But yeah, Jurassic Express and the Proud and Powerful. And the other match is escaping me right now, so I'll have to think about it because I don't remember.
Oh, everybody will see it. I just kind of want you to throw spoilers.
Was it a
out there.
lady
Those
match?
IPAs we were
Where it's-
drinking.
Was it female? What's that? Was the last one maybe female, like 2 female wrestlers?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
No females. They've been loading it up with like female tag matches and stuff,
Yeah.
like a lot of darks. Last week's in Indianapolis, I thought was killer, man. That was a great episode of
Yeah,
Dark.
it was.
With,
That was an
who was
awesome
that?
episode.
Headlined by Omega, and who the fuck did he fight?
Oh, that was Omega and Jack Evans.
Jack Evans
For that AAA
dude.
title.
Yeah, yeah. The
That was cool.
AAA.
Yeah, triple whatever. The
triple
Omega title.
He's gonna take the whole thing down. He just did.
Yeah, the third match will come to me. And then after that was even better because then the Young Bucks came out, Cody came out. They were shooting shirts into the crowd with the shirt cannon and
Nice.
stuff.
Did you
And
catch
then-
one?
No. No, there was one came like about 3 rows in front of us and one about like 3 rows above us. I was like,
If you caught one, you should have threw it back. Be like, it's not a JP Dub
All right,
t-shirt.
I'll open it up, yeah. Exactly. This ain't JB Dub.
Yeah. What the
I
fuck?
threw him a shirt to shoot out that was a JB Dub shirt.
That's what we should do. Next live event, get a bunch
Yeah.
of those shirts and just
Yeah.
try our best to throw them into the ring.
I agree.
Yeah.
Maybe
People
somebody would
should
put one
wipe
on.
their sweat with them.
Right?
That's
Blows.
fine. And then put it on.
Sweat of my balls.
Oh, going back to CB4, are we?
yeah. We always got to remember.
It's becoming a frequent go-to.
It is. I love that movie.
That
And
movie's great.
You know what? Here's the thing. We're a little bit older than a lot of people listening, probably. So some of these kids got to get updated on what's hip and what's funny and what's cool, you know? Chris Elliott, back in the 90s, gangster rap, it was a fun fucking time. Let me
You're the
tell
one
you.
to tell them what's cool?
Yeah, I'm the one that tell them it's fucking cool.
You're the one?
I'm the one.
All right.
You piece of shoe.
Bodie,
Sitting there with your
Piece of
afro
shoe.
beard.
talk us through the event, the evening. How'd it go? Like start to finish. Talk us through the event, the evening.
Yeah, so you show up.
Yep. So we get there, we get food and stuff like that, and I'll bear you the details of everything else.
You drink beers.
Oh, yeah, we drink beers.
And shout out to our homie Derek Ratface Martha
Yeah.
from Minimum Wage Assassins, and Blunt was also there.
Yep, I saw that penis. We
You
two
also
switted
saw-
each other.
Yeah. Our homie Steve
Yep.
Tortorello
Saw
from Warrior
Steve.
Wrestling.
Yeah, he was handing out flyers when we were waiting to get in.
That's because he's a fucking DIY
Yeah.
hard worker.
The trooper, man, handing out flyers to everybody, and I'm like, you see that flyer, how can you not get stoked about that
I
flyer,
know
you
it's, and no offense because AEW rocks, but I mean, you're handing out flyers to that show. It's
Yeah,
like, okay, what am I doing here? When is this?
Yeah, we had killer seats. We were in section 115, like row 16. And so, yeah, we get in and we get our seats. And
It was way better than the because as everybody knows, we're all out, so it had to have been better than the box, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was way better.
As far as sound and everything
Yeah,
goes,
yeah, the music
total
and everything.
difference?
Total difference.
'Cause remember, we're up in the box, you couldn't hear fucking shit.
No, you couldn't. But down in the seats, like
Yeah.
the music was, pounding. It was rattling. You
Nice.
could hear everything in the ring. But yeah, when we got there, there was the ring was set up for Jericho Celebration, so we knew there wasn't going to be an AEW dark taping before that.
Yeah.
So we kind of saw everything and how everything was going, and they're putting vignettes and videos on the screen, and we're just hanging out, and the woos and the AEW chants and everything are happening before it goes on.
Yeah.
But you could tell like it was a holiday weekend kind of thing. You can tell like there was a lot of wrestling in Chicago that week because
Yeah.
there was a I hate to say it, but there was quite a few empty seats from across from us.
Really?
Yeah, our side was packed. Next to camera side on each side was packed.
Yeah, yeah.
Upper deck was pretty packed too. But there was like a section here and a section there that was almost totally empty. And then the hard camera, underneath that, they had everything blocked off.
I heard those hard cameras are real big, real hard, real stiff.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I was impressed.
Yeah.
But no, it was loud. Even with the the spots that were not seated,
Fuck yeah.
it was still loud. So people were still hyped. People still wanted AEW.
Yeah,
So
they
that
wanted
was
that
cool.
DDP,
Yeah, they did. Oh man.
giving MJF that ring.
Yep.
I loved it.
DDP came out to a huge pop. It was awesome. Yeah, I got
man.
goosebumps when he came out, man.
I did too. It was cool, and he's
Yeah.
what, like 65 or
Gotta
something
be.
like that.
Yeah, he doesn't look a day over 50.
I mean, he looks old as shit. Don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna
He
be
can
that
still
polite,
diamond
but,
cut.
I love DDP. It's that nostalgia. It's that
Oh yeah.
he comes out and he's kind of got the WCW vibe in his music.
Oh, yeah.
Where he does the, it's me. It's me. It's
DDP.
Self-high.
That's the best.
Yeah. I love that shit. Dude.
I do
was
too.
popping on my couch sitting next to this fucking giant
Dude,
bastard.
and then in the crowd, and he comes out and he's up on stage and he's holding up the diamond.
Yeah.
And, dude, the whole crowd is holding up the diamond. And then he does the bang, and the whole crowd's like, bang!
And it was
Dude,
great,
it was loud.
too. You knew some shit was going to happen. You had Wardlow in the ring.
Wardlow, he's going to thrill you. I'm stoked for Wardlow, man. I just like watching him. I'm out there and like, dude, he's doing his thing. I've seen him in Warrior. We've met him, talked to him.
I think if he's at the next handful of Dynamites, he's gonna have a heart attack soon.
Yeah.
My man gets real red faced.
Yeah, like everybody said that about Ric Flair, too.
Yeah.
Remember? He's get all hyped up.
Yep.
Oh man, I think it's
Wardlow,
awesome.
He knows, though. He knows that JP Dub got that good.
Yeah, oh yeah. He knows what's up. That's one of my best stories ever, dude. It's one of my favorites.
It was great walking in after getting a little rip torn, at one of the Warriors. And Wardlow, we go up to him and we start talking to him. He's like, his eyes lit up like a kid in the candy store. It's like, you got that good. It's like,
Yep.
that is correct.
I feel like we stink.
Wardlow, you're out there listening. Hey, you know where to find us.
Yeah, dude, that was a great match. Dude, Pac Omega 2 in Chicago.
Yeah, that was great. I was kind of jealous
Holy balls,
I think
man.
it was a better match.
That was probably the best match of the night.
And you know what? To be honest with you, and I may catch some shit for this, but I think watching that was a better card. He's giving me the fucking De Niro face over there.
I'm not.
He is.
I gave you intense eyes.
That was still De Niro somehow.
Every time you say, this might be a controversial statement, I'm just going to look at you like that.
Oh, okay. Very well then. I thought it was a better card than All Out, man. I think from what I watched, I'm going to put myself out there and say that I thought that Dynamite was better than All Out.
Yeah, you're not so far off from saying that. It was a better feeling too because we're in the crowd and we're in the middle of the chants and stuff like that instead of being up in the suites. Not to take anything away from the card of All Out or anything like that, but it was just different being there in the middle of it all.
Than
being up in the suite
thick
area.
of it, so to speak.
And plus they let off with the Lucha Bros. And then the best friends and Turkey Cassidy jumping off the top rope. Dude, that was great,
awesome, dude. That was awesome. And
Turkey Cassidy.
Trent is fucking so good, dude.
Dude, Trent is amazing.
He got 2 victories on Penta now?
Yeah.
Because he beat him during that, right?
Yeah, he pinned him during that. And, he's got one over Phoenix because he had one over Phoenix.
That was what it was. He's got victories over. And it's cool that they're starting to branch because they have to at some point. Those dudes.
Chucky T and Trent.
But Pentagon and Phoenix, they got to have singles runs, man.
Yeah. I think pretty soon they'll still be a tag team, I think, but they're not going to be prominent in the division. I think they're going to go separate, especially when they start introducing a second title.
Because if you watch their runs in Lucha Underground, before I knew that they were even fucking brothers, and they weren't tagged up in Lucha, when that was running and going strong, it's like, all right, you had one guy who was over Penta with a great storyline with Vampiro. You had Phoenix, who had another great storyline, multiple storylines that were awesome.
With Puma.
And they're fucking top guys, man.
Yeah. And then it wasn't until I seen them in Impact that I found out they were like a tag team and they were brothers and stuff.
Yeah, and I remember, I don't know if it was Steve or somebody telling me that they wanted to work throughout 2019 as a tag team.
Right.
Like, they didn't want to be split up. So anything after, it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah. Well, they had a hell of a 2019 as a tag team. I mean, you can't take away from that. Jesus. They almost owned the tag team landscape in 2019, them and the Young Bucks.
Much. And that's pretty hard. Like, them and the Young Bucks got to be the top tag teams today.
Yeah, I agree.
Have to be. I know people might have got sick of seeing that feud or whatever, because how do you really decide who's better?
You can't.
You can't.
You can't, man.
You just kind of leave it alone, I guess.
Yeah, the hell that they put themselves through. What's that?
You just let him keep wrestling forever.
Yeah. Fight forever, please. But yeah,
forever. Speaking of fighting forever, did you guys catch Impact Wrestling? They did the what was it? The Throwback episode where it was like the 80s.
Yeah.
It was kind of like the Southpaw
IPWF.
regional.
Was that what it was?
Yeah. And they had Johnny Swinger wrestling some dude. It was like in 1983, and then they said he wrestled the same dude in 2019.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out to our boy Johnny Swinger.
That's the best.
Go back in the archives and check out our interview with him.
Johnny Swinger, I'll say this about him when I watch him, he's got such great comedic timing.
He does. He
when
really
he's
does.
doing shit like when he pooped in the bag.
Yeah, you see he's shitting in. So the thing is, he's taking a shit in Ken Shamrock's bag, like doing an old school rib was what they used to do.
Old school rib, and like all the new school guys are like, no, it's not how it is anymore. No, you don't do that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
wanna
Take a shit in the world's deadliest man's bag.
I know, all right.
That's awesome. But yeah, it's such great
why would
how
you
he's
do
playing
that?
that up. You know, he's like, all the 29 people are like, we don't do that anymore. And he's like, no, this is great. This is great. No, I just ripped him. I got him hard. Got him good. I got him good.
It's great. And then he gets his ass kicked.
Yeah, then he gets his ass kicked.
Dude, I love what they're doing with Swinger. He's so cool, man.
Swinger is great, man.
And that shit, like I said, that shit was funny. Like, he wrestled this guy in 83, and then he wrestled the same guy in 2019.
Dude, the Rough Riders, too, man, had
All
me
the
dying.
Rough Riders, what, they were going to come all over you?
Yeah, we're going to come all over you.
The Rough Riders consisting of what? It was Tessa Blanchard,
Jordan Grace, Havoc.
Jessica Havoc, and who's the other?
What is her name?
She isn't really featured much. So
No,
I
she
don't
isn't,
know.
but I'll have to look up her name, though.
Yeah, you guys could check it out.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But Havoc at the end where she's like, the tunnel of love is open all night long.
dude, it's so great. They're doing so much.
That's good
Reminds
shit.
me ECW.
Such
you
good
know?
shit.
It's really good. And I was talking to our homie Jeremy the Ref the other day, and he's like, I don't really give out shout-outs, but, you know, to Impact, but he loved it. He loved that throwback shit.
All the highlights I saw, the throwback stuff. All the highlights I saw, the throwback stuff was awesome.
I love
Everything was awesome. It was like pitch perfect. Like every single part of it was awesome.
super cool. Joey Ryan.
That, I saw a little highlight of that Joey Ryan thing where he tried to, the ref turned his back and he tried to act like, hey, like the dude hit me with the chair and it backfired.
Yeah.
That whole like thing felt so like old school, like trying to be a shyster and it backfiring. Like,
Right.
That's great, man. It's
great.
like so innovative, and it's just very forward thinking to what you're doing because people are throwing back, doing a lot of throwbacks and stuff. You know.
Well,
But-
like I said, a lot of it came from the Southpaw Regional Wrestling.
Exactly.
And Rhino, his butcher character,
Yeah.
actually, they used the same.
Yeah,
he did
he
it
did.
in Southpaw with WWE, and then used it. He's like, Doug, if you ever want to cross over in the territory,
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, dude, it's awesome. The
was like-
butcher's back.
yeah, the butcher's back. They're like,
Dude.
man, it's fun. It's what wrestling should be.
It's what you
Have
need.
fun with it, man.
Yeah.
It is forward thinking, you know.
It is.
and it's different. You know, granted, like I said, the Southpaw Regional Wrestling shit, WWE may have done as a whatever, and it's there.
Right.
But Impact also did something similar, and I enjoyed that.
I did.
You know?
I loved it.
Sexton Hardcastle.
Sexton Hardcastle.
You know what that
baby,
is?
Yes.
You know what that's a throwback to, right?
Who's that?
That's so that's Don Callis' character was Sexton Hardcastle. He's like the drunk commentator dude, like
Oh, yeah.
But that was, I believe that was Edge's original name. Wrestling.
Oh,
name was
really?
Sexton
I didn't know that.
Hardcastle. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's funny. That's
the
great.
knowledge.
You know, and you know what? The wrestling's supposed to be fun. You
It
know,
should be.
wrestling
It should be
have
sport.
some comedic
It should be
to
fun. It should be. It's an open.
should it be more
canvas.
fun or should it be more believable?
it. Oh man,
You know what?
man,
Frank
this
Zappa
guy.
used to do a set of records.
sure don't live on
back
Twitter?
In the 80s
I got the
called,
best
Does
questions.
humor belong in music? Much could be attributed the same in this day and age to wrestling. Maybe we should start doing a series of podcasts. Does humor belong in wrestling?
Well, allow me to explain a little bit because when we
Explain
first
yourself.
started doing this thing, every time somebody had like a silly gimmick or some gimmick that was a little odd or different, you know, like I was always like, I like Jimmy Havoc now.
Yeah.
I like Joey Ryan now.
Yeah.
I've turned
Cassidy,
because
you know,
I didn't know how I felt about
Danhausen.
Yeah,
Warhorse.
everyone with the odd gimmick. When I was like, I don't know about that. Now there's still stuff I don't like, but
Right.
all those guys, after watching them and having so much fun watching them, yeah, man. And it also is like all of it's believable. If I'm already willing to walk into, like,
Suspend disbelief. You know. I
well,
mean,
if I'm already
you know
willing
what
to
it is.
walk in there,
Yeah.
then I'm already there. Like if I'm already there, if I already like all the stuff, all the sounds, everybody yelling, all those things,
Yeah.
I'm already there, man. And it's fun.
Yeah, it
Like
is.
I went
A
to
lot of fun.
Freelance a couple Saturdays ago and watched a 4-man tag with. I'm just gonna say two names, but like Joey Ryan and Effie.
Yeah.
And the whole match, start to finish, was just awesome. Every move, everything that everyone did was super fun. Like everyone was on their feet the whole time. It was super fun. And
That's
I
why
like
they chant freelance at
Exactly.
AEW Dynamite.
Yeah,
because
people
it is
know
the
what's
shit.
up, man. And that wasn't just like a small section of people. That was like almost the whole building
Yeah.
chanting freelance.
And I met Nick that night, and
Nice.
like for a second, right? But then I saw him on Dynamite, and I was like, I know that
Who,
guy.
Matt Nix?
Yeah.
man. Nick's,
What did I
man.
say, Nick? I meant Matt.
Oh.
Matt
Yeah,
Nick.
sorry, not the. That's kind of like out of the way, but the other match for AEW Dark was Havoc and Brandon Cutler. Jimmy Havoc and Brandon Cutler was the other
Oh, yeah,
AEW
how was
Dark
that?
match. Good, man. You know what? Brandon Cutler.
I think he's
that
got
guy
some-
can move.
Yeah.
He's good.
He is good.
He's good in the ring. Dude, the best, though, is like before they lock up, some dude behind me goes, roll for initiative. I was losing it. We lost it, man. Dude, it was great. But no, it was good. And Jimmy Havoc, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen AEW Dark, breaks out the staple gun.
Yeah. And they
Oh, yeah.
does he? So they're gonna find his ass, right?
Yep, he brought
I love
it
when
up.
they did that in the Battle Royal.
He
and he was
stapled
just
a piece of
stapling
paper
everybody.
to Brandon Cutler's head at the end of the match.
Really? All right,
That's
you
how
know,
much-
And if you guys are out there watching Being the Elite, we got those two guys that come in there and they talk shit,
Yep.
and he fucking stapled their fingers like ah.
Yeah.
That shit. I want to know who those dudes are doing
I think
that.
it's Matt and Nick and Cody. I think it's all
Yeah,
three of
it
them.
could be them. Well, it could be Cutler though too. You know, I know
It
he does
definitely
a
could
lot
be.
of the recordings, so
But, dude, and then it was funny because Havoc's out there and the crowd's chanting, we want staples.
yeah.
It was great, man.
Fuck yeah. Staples and tables.
Kind of, talking about AEW, and you brought up Rhino being the Butcher.
Yeah.
We got to talk about Butcher and the Blade showing up.
Yeah, Andy complains. I had the. It was weird. Like we're going back to probably early spring. Shout out to Mikey and Black Label. You guys can also watch this on Independent Wrestling TV. It was Black Label Pro did a show in South Bend. It was their first venture in the South Bend. I personally loved it. I had a great night out on the town afterwards. Got to hang out, got to smoke with the Godfather. A.k.a. Papa Shango.
Yeah.
So it was really cool for me, but they did a thing called the Godfather's Players Brawl. So I got to meet people like Maria Manic, Joey Ryan, who was really, really cool. And it was killer. So like I said, go back and watch this shit. But when we pulled up, I pull up next to this car and I'm like talking to my girlfriend because me and her went out there and I'm like, that'd be cool. Like, what if like we're just parked next to one of these dudes like that I want to meet or talk to? That'd be so cool. And then getting out of the car is like Andy, the Butcher and the Blade shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, hey man, like, this is Juice, this is what I do. Also like Handsome Prick, throwing that out there because he's a metalhead. He's Guitars for Every Time I Die.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes,
that's
he
the
is.
band. Which I'm not necessarily a big fan of those guys,
No,
but
I'm not either, but I know who he is. Yeah.
us underground dudes got to stick together. But it's still cool that he's doing that, because it's much like what we do. It's like in my life, it's metal and wrestling, dude. That's
Right.
two things I'm super fucking passionate
Exactly.
about. And I like their gimmick. They had a great match. I like, his look and everything. It was super cool.
They got a great look.
A lot of people were fucking dissing the way they came out. Now, I personally, I can get why they attacked Cody. We were talking about this on the phone earlier in the week. Like, it kind of dealing with, especially with what's-her-nuts, the
Allie.
bunny. With Allie, she had some beef with Brandy.
Yeah. Yep.
So maybe this
There's the
is her
story.
way of getting revenge on that. And they're
Exactly.
going to build towards something there, maybe. I don't know, but they're there. I was surprised because I think maybe even I've told you, Sreten, or somebody here recently, Cody came out and said that they haven't revealed half their roster yet.
Right.
So they, who the fuck is on the roster? The Butcher and the Blade, I would have never have guessed.
No.
And it's kind of obvious. Allie's working there. Pepper Parks, her husband.
Right, exactly.
It should have been 2 and
Pull
2
that
put
up.
together, but I just didn't do it.
What was his name in NXT? Brandon something.
Oh, Suter. It was in TNA. Was he in NXT?
I thought he was in NXT for a little bit too.
He may. I don't know about that, but I know he was in TNA.
Okay. Yeah, I want to say he was in NXT as well, but I could be wrong on that.
Yeah.
Might-
I could be wrong.
might
I
have
could be right.
I might have to do a fact check.
Yeah.
Google it.
A fat check. All them hoes.
But yeah, being there when they debuted, there was a lot of silence and a lot of confused looks.
Right.
And like I think I was telling you, I seen them wrestle on Beyond Wrestling, Uncharted Territory.
Right.
So they looked familiar to me, but I was like, I couldn't remember who they were, and then I was like, oh, it's Butcher and the Blade.
I knew you were there, right, when they debuted.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit! Like
That was
I
cool.
thought it was really cool. You know,
It was cool how they debuted, but when you
of course
think
the dorks and shit are gonna talk like, oh, you should have
Right.
did it this way.
when
And-
you think of like, I guess the overall and like the masses of it,
Yeah.
maybe Allie should have done a quick promo. Maybe. It's hindsight's
Maybe.
2020, but I mean, I don't know. You know,
I don't know. I think maybe it could have been executed a little bit better. But
right? There could have been
Hey.
some vignettes leading up to it.
Yeah, some
But-
vignette vinaigrette. Who cares?
You gotta remember,
new.
this is their 9th week
right.
as like a company, a weekly show, so they're still working out.
Yeah,
the
and I'm
kinks
glad you
stuff.
brought that up because, like, me and Sreten were talking on the way up here. It's gonna be interesting to see in a couple of years how it works out with because he was telling me about. He's like, you think Adam Cole will ever cross over and go to AEW? I mean, he's got Britt Baker's there. I honestly think it would probably be the other way around, like her going to WWE. But you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how this is going to work out. I mean, personally, I think I could tell you, like, this boom we're experiencing, if anything happens to it, it's going to be some of these whack-ass fans that kill it. I don't think it's going to be from a creative standpoint because I think AEW is doing great shit and they're getting ripped on. Why? Because these fickle fucking fans,
I agree.
Fickle fascination with an everlasting God. You're not,
Yeah, and you go down the the fucking Twitter rabbit hole.
Oh,
and dude, there's so many
God.
people that shit on everything.
Everything.
It could be one person, they'll shit
Too
on
much
AEW, they'll turn around and
negativity, man.
shit on NXT, turn around and shit on Impact, turn
Yeah.
around and then shit on, like, let's say Beyond Wrestling, they'll
Yeah.
shit on NWA.
Yeah.
What do you like and why are you a fan?
Yeah.
You know,
Are
do
you
you-
just a troll, waiting to get that toll paid?
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
My take is Twitter caters to those people, so you hear it from them more often because you're reading like thousands of people's shits, and I don't think there's that many of those people. I think wrestling fans are all like full-fledged boner mode right now. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
really
yeah,
are.
yes.
I think most wrestling fans are recognizing the fact that this is a fantastic time to be a fan. Like
Yeah.
it's over. Like it's almost. It's not almost too much. It's too much.
It
There's
is.
too much good shit.
Yeah.
And also, like, to talk about the Butcher and the Blade stuff, I actually like that some of the stuff doesn't get explained, but the people, especially Twitter, to get online, they freak out if stuff is not completely explained to them. And everything, everything on there needs to have, like, an opinion or needs to be rated. Like, just
Yeah.
watch it, man. Like,
Right.
that was 2 minutes of a 60-minute show. That was 4 minutes of a 60-minute show, whatever.
Yeah.
But, like,
Right.
watch the people do the thing.
That's kind of
and
like me
expect
sitting
that-
here right now on this bench, and I got each cheek on a separate seat, and then my butthole's just in the middle. Yeah, I've never had this experience before, but, it doesn't need to be explained.
It doesn't need to be explained.
No.
Sometimes silence is okay, but
Yeah.
you get online and like I've said it before. I'm not saying anything that other people haven't said, but like when somebody takes a 60-minute show, so not only do they break down, let's say it's 9 episodes, every show needs to be broken down. Episode 1, 2, and 7 were good. Episode 4, 6, and 8 were shit.
Yeah.
But then also like not only to do that, but break down a minute by minute beat. When people break shit down beat by
Should have
beat,
known by now, dude's
Like-
a nerd.
but they do it in football
Easy
too.
eat.
They do it in like sports. They do the same shit. Where,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You watch a basketball game and the guys that do like Sports Center or whatever, they will break down one 3-pointer or one layup in a game where the final score was like 100 to 111.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, take it easy.
Yeah.
You know?
Take it easy.
Yeah, right.
I love the points you made, and you're gonna nitpick 3 to 4 minutes out of a 2-hour show. Why?
Those are the guys that want to beat up, honestly.
Right.
Like, it's just those fucking
But they're
dorks
no,
that ain't
I don't
got
want to
nothing
beat them
better
up
to do.
either. I don't give a shit. I don't give
yeah.
a shit about them.
Well, I wish I could say that, but there's just so
'Cause you're
much negative
sensitive.
bullshit. I'm not sensitive. You want to talk about sensitive?
Yeah.
Fucking,
he's got him.
I'm sensitive. Whatever. I fucking.
That's what we need more.
I hate people
We need more attitude, pal.
for the most part because it's. People are so fixated on negative shit
Yeah.
and bitching and
Yes.
complaining instead of doing something.
And now they have a platform to do it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they got too many
to bring
people-
everyone else down.
Yeah.
I just don't
Yeah.
think it's. If you
Find the
if you look at
positive,
social media, it feels like
accentuate
it's
'em,
everybody, but
or
it's
fuck
actually
yourself.
not that many people.
No.
And those people that, whatever. I like liking stuff. I like liking stuff with you guys. I like this beer.
Yeah.
And Santa.
There you go.
I like Santa, guys.
Yeah.
Let me
He
say
didn't like
something
Lana
real.
the Dead,
hold
though.
on. Let me say something real controversial.
Ooh.
I like Santa.
Sex with Santa?
No,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was in heat there
my
for a
mind was
second.
elsewhere.
take it easy, guys.
It's
You guys both like curled inwards a little.
You
A
know.
la, here's the boner coming. So yeah, final thoughts. Dynamite
On what?
Great episode.
on Dynamite.
Dynamite, being there live. I haven't
Being there
seen
live,
it play
yeah.
back yet. But being there live is excellent. It was great, man. Like a lot of crowd interaction, a lot of buy-in. One thing I do want to add to the Butcher and the Blade thing was like, I think AEW might have accomplished what they wanted to do, because how many people saw that and be like, who the hell are these guys? I like their look. Let me go look them up. And now they're going to be looking up freelance, Beyond Wrestling. Now AEW just turned them on to 2 other wrestling promotions that they might
That's
not have
the
been aware
thing,
of.
You know, and that's good. WWE doesn't do that.
No.
If they do, it's like, okay, well, we support Evolve, but here's the thing: NXT is essentially now their third brand.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not their developmental
It's the main
anymore.
roster.
So they're going to use companies like Evolve to be their
exactly.
developmental, and that's why they'll
That's cool.
give them the rub and put the
Right.
specials on. And yeah, that's great.
Right.
That's fine. But AEW doesn't have to do that.
No,
They don't have to do any of that shit. So to give like independent promotions, especially in the Chicagoland area or anywhere, any sort of rub, and I'm sure they've done it in different territories where
Right.
they're at. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
you know?
because that's one of the things I did after that. I was like, I saw them once, but I want to see more of them. I want to see what's going on. So
Yeah.
now I'm checking them out more. Oh, they faced this tag team, and they had a great
And
match.
that's
Who's
the
this
thing
tag
too. They
team?
just added another killer tag team to the.
Yeah.
their tag team's the best division they have.
It will. Oh yeah, and it's going to
Because
get
it's
more and more
stacked,
stacked.
you know,
and now that they're signing Chris Statlander, their women's division,
Right, their
and they got
women.
Big
The
Swole.
women will get there, you know. And
They'll get there.
I read online that Kenny Omega's, you know, he's trying. You know,
Yeah.
it's a work in progress. But even their singles division, it could it get a little bit better as
Right.
far as, you know, because there's a lot of guys in these tag teams that could just shine, you know, as singles wrestlers. But whatever,
They're
Let
working
it
on
just
it.
Fucking
It's
play
fucking fun.
out.
Like they're working on it. It's fun.
I enjoy it. I'll
Think
put
about
it
how
this
many
way, if
dudes
I-
with handlebar mustaches are going to come out of nowhere now.
What are you talking about, brother?
Or they're going to bring back the look, the trench coat, no shirt, tidy
Trench coat
blackies.
mafia.
I love it.
Yeah. Black underwear.
Pow!
No shirt, trench coat look.
That was wrong.
Yeah, and then they shined a light on GCW too, because Janela was there calling out Moxley.
Yep.
So
There you go. And
they just
GCW
put over
is
3
already super
different-
hot.
Yeah,
You know,
they
so
put over
that-
3 different promotions that gave them the rub right there, and
Yeah.
you know,
So kudos to them.
yeah,
Because why not?
exactly. Why
What are you
not?
afraid of? What are you afraid of if somebody,
Nothing.
like some wrestler catches
You can
heat and you
work
could be
with
like,
them.
hey, come work with us?
Yeah, work with them. Don't
Yeah.
work against them.
Yeah.
Steal their talent.
Work.
Did I say that right?
Supermodel.
Catches heat?
Yeah. Catch as catch can.
Are we talking about Zack Sabre Jr.?
Zack Sabre Jr. Here's something I want to talk about.
Uh-oh.
The new WWE Fiend title, which is going on I think it's shopwwe.com or www.shop.com.
Somewhere.
Whatever it is, because I don't buy merch from there, so sorry. Man, that replica belt of that, I guess, somewhat awful belt. To me, I guess it kind of makes sense with his character. It's going for like damn near $7,000.
Yeah. It's like, what, $6,000 right now? Cool.
Yeah, like
Cool $6,000.
It's just it doesn't warrant that much money. It's got his face, the Fiend's face on the front, and then it's like, you know, like put together like meat and horror looking, and
Right.
which
Looks like the Necronomicon from the Evil Dead.
kind of something like that. I mean,
Except I don't want to wear it.
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I
Do
don't
people
know.
that buy those replicas or any sort of belts, do they actually wear them or they kind of hang them on the wall? Because I'd be wearing my
I
shit
think they do
all the
both.
time.
Go to sleep with them.
But any
Yeah.
of those guys that bring them to shows, they need to fight.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome if there was like just a common rule where if you see someone at a fucking show with a belt and you just kick their ass, you
Yeah.
should be able to take
You have
it.
to defend it.
Like back in the
24/7
day
titles.
Yes.
when you were throwing your pogs down and you fucking had a badass slammer and motherfucker hit you with a 24 karat gold, but you caught it, it was yours.
Yep.
You know?
I think I like it. That
You
should be a rule.
hear it one. You already got 3 trends. They're gonna be future trends, and it's handlebar mustaches, trench coat, no shirt, black underwears, and if you have a belt that you're walking around these
Yeah.
events at, you have to defend your title.
Yeah.
Somebody
And
will
monocles.
fight you.
Yeah.
Monocles gotta
And
come back now.
monocles.
Monocles. Lego
No
monocles.
shirt monocles.
Yep, no shirt monocles.
I like that.
That Fiend title is, I love the Fiend. That title,
You
I
hate
think,
that belt,
just kind of
don't you?
missed the mark a little bit for me. I'm just
God. Why did they, so Bray's got, is it going to be like Bray uses the blue Universal belt and then the Fiend uses that one?
I guess so.
I don't know.
I don't know. I like that Fiend title that somebody did, like, not
the
long
Universal?
ago.
Yeah.
Where it said the Fiend hate heel in between everything.
Yeah.
But it still looked like the Universal title.
Yeah.
I like that. That was cool.
I mean, I'm kind of torn on it.
Yeah,
I think
rip
it's
torn.
ridiculous that for a replica of that, you're paying damn near
come on.
$7,000. That's total fucking bullshit. So don't buy it, children.
And I'm over the red light, too.
Yeah, that shit is so
It was
horrible.
cool with the Hell in the Cell match, but after that, I'm over it now.
Yeah, every match the Fiend's going to do, like, it doesn't add anything to have it be
Nah.
broadcast in red. I don't want to watch that. It's like, it's annoying.
But now that he's the #1 merch seller in WWE, they're going to exploit everything
Oh,
they
yeah.
can. So
Oh, yeah.
That's why the belt was created.
exactly.
That's exactly why that fucking belt was created.
I only
Yeah.
say smart stuff, guys.
Yeah.
All the time.
And speaking of the
Smart
Fiend,
stuff.
he's wrestling tonight. Braun
Oh, yeah.
Strowman in the cage
Yeah.
for the not hyped up WWE Starrcade.
Yeah, WWE trying to use any trademarks that they can to, squeeze a penny out of your hard-earned fucking pocket.
Like Bash at the Beach. I own that name, damn it.
What? What was
That's
that?
mine.
Is that Vinnie Mac or in the house?
I'll tell you what. I'm Vincent Kennedy McMahon, damn it. I own everything. I own this beach and that beach. I own that Bash at the Beach, too.
Come
Next thing you
on,
know,
Vince.
I'm going to own Cody's ass, too. 'Cause I'm
you
Vincent
don't-
McMahon.
You don't own Cody's
I
ass.
own everything.
Oh,
You know
God,
what?
That's
no, I don't
debatable.
own Cody, but I own Stardust. He can't use it. I can use
I don't
it.
think he wants to.
That's good, because I'm going to be Stardust. I make Stardust better than he ever could. And I'm going to win the Universal title from The Fiend in a blue light.
Blue light
A cold
special
light.
match. We'll have the
Yeah.
fucking cape
Now you're
on.
onto something. That's attitude, pal. Yeah, we're going to go back to ruthless aggression.
Yeah.
We're going to call it passive aggression.
I think you're already there.
Shut up. You're fired.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just got fired by Vinnie Kennedy McMahon. Mr. McMahon.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty damn good.
Pretty good.
So fuck all the WWE talk and all that. That was really, Starrcade. We'll see. You guys can watch on the network. I just canceled my subscription, so
That might be a smart move.
yeah. I don't care about Starrcade.
Yeah, I'm looking at the card right now, and the only match that I'd really be interested in is that women's tag match.
Yeah, they got the Lana and Rusev shit. playing out there, right?
Rusev Machka. He's got Bobby Lashley in a last man standing match.
Hell yeah. So does
Lashley?
Lana.
Lash me.
So does Lana.
Oh, yeah, she does. She's going to take on all comers.
Well spoken.
Oh, man. Yeah, that story I can't get behind.
Garbage.
It's
You don't like
garbage.
it either,
I do
dude.
like what Rusev did to Lashley, though, on Raw. That was kind of cool, but it's a little too late for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw on SmackDown 2, Sheamus is coming back. He finally got rid of that dumbass mohawk.
He went back to the spiky hair and
Yeah.
a handlebar.
Yeah. I think it would be cool, but it kind of sucks that they have, what's his nuts? Cesaro is still on SmackDown.
Yeah.
If you're going to break those guys up, just put them on different brands and give
True.
them each a good push.
Yeah.
But once again, they put Cesaro in a tag match situation because that's all they could do with him.
I know.
The guy's world champion material,
Yeah.
like, fucking Christ.
Cesaro, I think, is probably top 3 talent that they have on their roster that they're not using right now.
Yeah.
I love Cesaro. The guy can do
I do
anything.
too. I think he's great.
If you
man.
guys love him so much, why don't you marry him?
I just might. It's 2019. I could do shit like that. Hey, so we got December 13th. We got Warrior Wrestling
Ooh.
7 coming
What?
up, boys. Yeah.
Man.
For all you guys that have been there and seen us before, we will be at the VIP meet and greet doing what only we can do, providing you with the quality entertainment, getting you all wet like motherfuckers.
All the
So-
best audio and video production and interviewing skills.
That's right. That is correct. You guys can get your tickets for the VIP meet and greet and the actual event at warriorwrestling.net. The card is fucking insane. You got
Yes.
Kurt Angle is going to be there. I
Who?
mean, Kurt Angle, the American hero, the Olympic hero. Can you fucking believe that? We're going to get to be rubbing elbows with Kurt fucking Angle. You also have Will Ospreay in his only North American appearance of the fucking year, and it's going to be at Warrior Wrestling.
I love me some Will Ospreay.
Oh, man, the aerial assassin. That's
I'm going to
nuts.
poop my pants.
I might poop and come
I might
and
sport
mix
my
it up.
hard 2 inches, too.
You got New Japan's Minoru Suzuki. God, he's going to be appearing. You also have the matches that they've announced: Brian Cage versus El Phantasmo for the Warrior Heavyweight title.
Nice.
You have Suzuki going against one of our boys, Tom Lawler, because you know he's so filthy.
That match is going to be real hard.
Real stiff. You
Get him,
got,
Tom, you.
them 420
dickhead.
weed-smoking bastards, but I love them. The Rascals will be squaring off against Amazing Red, Will Ospreay, and what's his name? Who's the fucking guy? Romero. Rocky Romero.
Yep. Rocky
I
Romero.
just botched that there. Brian Pillman is getting ready to be murdered by Lance Archer in that matchup. Sorry,
Poor
Brian. We
BPJ.
love you. We miss you. We'll
That was one of my
continue to
favorite.
report
So I
on
have
you
no, I have
after
no
your
like.
demise.
Sorry, I don't know anything about Lance Archer until we saw him at the last Warrior,
Yeah.
and when he kicked everyone while he was entering the
everybody's
ring,
gotta die.
that was wonderful. He kicked the hell out of everyone, and then got in the ring,
Yeah.
and started kicking the hell out of that dude that he wrestled. That
Everybody. Too bad Jeremy wasn't there. You know, he could have caught a taste.
he could have.
Michael Elgin versus Sam Adonis. I'm looking forward to that match.
El Rudos de las Chicas.
Yeah, that's right. You got Jake Atlas versus Ego Robert Anthony with Frank the Clown.
Frankie.
What's up, Frank? Former guest of the show. You got Holly Dead versus Savannah Stone.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's going to be real good. It's
Yeah.
2 firsts for Warrior Wrestling. You also have Blake Christian versus Carlos Romo.
Blake Christian, I saw him at that GCW BLP 2-cup
Yep.
stuff. Impressed the hell out of me, man. That was the first
He's
time I
good,
seen him.
Man.
Good shit.
And we also have appearing, we have Drago. We got Aerostar. They got a lot of fucking
Black
lucha-
Taurus.
Yeah.
Dude.
A lot of Lucha Libre superstars, as they always do.
Black Taurus is pretty badass.
I hope them dudes come back with the drums, man.
I know they'll
Yeah.
be there.
Oh, I'm bringing a couple of pieces of a drum kit of my
Nice.
own.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm not
We're just
doing.
gonna
I got
blast
cowbells.
beat.
I'm going
I got
to
a
get
couple-
cowbells and stuff.
I got a couple of drumsticks. I'm bringing them because we're doing Brian Cage's Terminator shit.
Oh, yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
messing it up.
We're gonna
Oh, yeah.
show them how to do it right,
Yeah.
and then it's gonna go into.
Yeah. I think we mentioned it before. For some reason, these guys they added such a wonderful energy to the show,
Yeah.
but they couldn't do gun gun gun.
Yeah,
gun,
I
gun.
know.
They just couldn't do it. It was so weird. I was cracking up the whole time to
The
the
one guy
point that
got pissed. He was trying to show him.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
JR, shout out to JR. He was trying to show them too, and he got them going for a little bit. So I might bring 3 pieces or 2 pieces. I'll give one to JR, and he'll just do it. They'll catch on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But those guys are
They better.
awesome.
Yeah, they were.
They had
They
such
added
an
a lot
awesome
to
energy
it.
to it. Yeah. I saw him at Gallimania a month and a half ago now.
Yeah.
Same shit. Super loud.
That's
so
awesome.
loud.
I bet. Yeah.
Yeah. At one point, they also had the horns, the.
Oh, yeah.
Oh Jesus! At one point, I was they did a good 40-second count with the
Yeah.
horns.
Wow.
And I was all right, 3 more seconds, and I'm gonna start a murder spree. I can't do this. but the energy was awesome. It was great.
Hell yeah. We're all about that energy, as you guys know.
Huh?
Nah.
Shout out to Gali Lucha. Really good
yeah.
micheladas.
Yeah.
I almost died, but
Galley's
really
got,
good.
dude, they have a show coming up on the 8th, I believe, of
Yeah.
December. Mil
Yeah.
Muertes is going to be there.
Oh,
Look at that. That boy is sprung over there.
I do gotta say, Stephen Eric, right?
What's that?
Steve and Eric?
Yeah, from
Eric,
Warrior.
Dude, they put on such a good show for such a good cause. But outside of them, for a family experience, because you
Yeah.
go to the show, you bring the whole family. Everybody's going to have a fantastic time. It's awesome. But, man, Gali puts on a good family experience, too. There are more kids than there are adults at those shows. And they treat all the wrestlers like heroes. They come in and all the kids run in, pat them on the back. Even if they're rudos?
Ludos. Yeah, see, I can't do it. I have to go
Heels.
Ludos.
Bludos y
Bludos.
técnicos.
Yeah. So the technicos, technicos,
Técnicos.
dude, it's cool to watch
Testicos.
a bunch of kids run towards the gates, the ring, and pat
yeah.
these guys
Oh, yeah.
on the back, and and like just get like it's just great. Like it's how it kind of should be. Like that's how you make new fans. And like you guys said, like it's a real life superhero
Bruiser
concept.
Bodi was a fucking Rudo in real life.
I am. I'm a Rudo.
That is correct.
Natural heel.
Hell yeah.
24/7.
So did you guys have a good Thanksgiving or what? Eat a lot of food?
Yes, sirs.
Pig out? Watch some football?
Yeah.
Watch the Bears win?
Had some beers. Watched some
Yeah.
football. Watched the Bears get put over. Yeah.
Yeah, they got put over by
nice.
Braun Strowman.
Yep. Yeah. Braun Strowman was there for the
Championship
rub.
Belt.
Yep.
See, you guys just thought I was venturing off and there was nothing to what I was going to talk about, but
Hey.
you were wrong.
Hey, I had a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Family time. I think we listened to whatever. I don't know how well you guys could hear the music in the background. Like
It's-
5 minutes
it's
ago,
very
Justin got
atmospheric.
distracted by whatever song that was. One of the Christmas songs. You'll hear it if you play it back. He started singing it while we were talking.
for Christmas.
You know, I'm about
Oh,
blue.
I'll
so you're about to have Elvis off.
to pin you.
1, 2, 3.
Will you marry me? I don't think so because you're a rude.
Jabroni.
But would I blow you? Yes, I might. I'll love you through the night.
I need like 30 more minutes of this.
Yes.
No, we need to cut it a little bit.
I was trying to. How do I do like a wrong answer buzz, but singing?
And then a toilet flush.
Yeah. Sklabloosh.
Flush the toilet down.
Ooh.
Thanksgiving next.
Next, yeah.
Next.
That's pretty much all I got for Thanksgiving.
That's all you got. Huh?
That's all I got.
all you
What
got?
about you boys? Anything you're excited for up and coming?
Besides
Movies,
Warrior?
anything? Besides Warrior?
I'm excited. Pretty soon we're gonna stop
Don't say
recording, and I'm gonna
Mandalorian.
get to take the leak that I wanted to take like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
And possibly some of the pee's gonna be mixed with poop.
Nice.
Otherwise, yeah, I'm excited for Warrior. I'm excited for probably going to another freelance show because I had
Yeah.
such a good experience a couple weeks ago. I'm a fan. I'm just excited for all the stuff we're going to do. I'm super happy that we're here, man.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited that we were nominated for Best Duo
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
by the Wrestle Hub
I'm excited for
for
that
the Wrestling
too.
Podcast Awards,
That's
which
sick.
you guys can check that out on Twitter
Is that because-
and YouTube
because
on
people
December,
interchange us?
I think that's also December 8th or the 9th. If I botch the date, then, hey, that's on you guys.
Whatever.
But we have been nominated. If I'm curious to see if we win, which we fucking should. Then yeah, we win and we rock and roll. And if we don't win, guess what? We rock and roll and move on, and it's pretty cool.
It's cool to be nominated. You know, Bodie, that you and I are interchangeable second and third.
We got the free bird
Oh, yeah.
rule.
Switch-
going,
we got the
you
free
know?
switcherooing us.
Free bird rule.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't shit.
So we should win just because of that.
Yeah.
Right.
The power of three.
Yeah.
And if
Free
we
bird,
don't win,
free
hey
bird,
man,
free
we'll get
bird,
plane
free
tickets and we'll
bird.
find you motherfuckers that didn't vote for us. And we'll tickle your O-ring. Hell yeah.
I am excited about. Can I hype something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Coming soon.
Yes.
Even though we haven't like totally talked about it.
Yes.
Talking about it.
Yes.
The JP Dub zine that's coming.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
So sometime in January.
Yes.
We will have. Stop it. You're fucking me up.
I was wondering when it was going to happen.
See.
Go
See.
on.
Yes. See. Yeah. Sometime in early 2020, the first
See.
issue of the JP Dub zine
See,
is coming out.
that's fucking right.
Yeah.
It's going
And-
to be crazy.
If you listen, order one, man, because it's going to be
Yeah.
really
Should.
good.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be kind of like a throwback to the old punk zines, but everything that involves our world of what we talk about. You know, great artwork, great comics, great stories.
Great write-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be it's going to be awesome. It's going to be collectible. I know
Buy
you
one.
motherfuckers
Yeah.
out there like to collect, so
on, little-
issue
or-
number
or-
one
or
will
take
be
one if we're handing
coming
them
at
out.
you
Yeah.
in the first quarter of 2020.
Yeah, that's coming. So I'm excited about that because
Yeah.
Bodie's a hell of a writer, and he's already written
Thank you.
some stuff that we've previewed. But
I'm
he's going to be
working
writing
on
a
a
ton
second
more.
piece.
I'd like to feel that I am.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that's true. But man, we talk about being the ultimate commute killer. If you want to go crazy because you hate driving to work, listen to Juice Pro Wrestling Podcast and tell your friends that are miserable about their commute and make their life easier. Also, if you hate taking shits, you get one of these zines and you're going to love taking shits.
yeah.
Your family's going to be mad at you because you're going to
You might
spend
even
all
use
your
a page
time
to wipe your ass. I don't care.
I mean,
We got your money already.
we will have special edition. We will have a special edition one printed on a roll of toilet paper.
We should do that because we want you to wipe your ass with our product.
I don't. I'll be mad.
See.
No, it'll be cool.
I'm sensitive. I'm the
I
most
cater
sensitive
to
one of this
all
trio.
The crowds, It'll be nice. You know what else I'm excited for?
What?
I don't know.
The JP Dub, which is a subsidiary
Aha.
of Juice Pro Wrestling. Gotcha.
You don't know, you bastards.
You filthy animals. Well, what the JP Dub will be is a subsidiary of Juice Pro Wrestling Podcast. So under the same banner, but it will be interviews with people in the entertainment industry, such as like actors, musicians, authors, artists, any of that shit. And our first episode, which is getting ready to drop on you motherfuckers, is the son of horror legend George A. Romero. We'll be debuting our interview with George C. Romero of Romero Pictures and Indie Brigade. So I can't wait for everybody to hear that. We had a great time talking to George. He's super awesome.
That's
We're going to be
awesome.
doing a lot more work with him in the future and making our way down to Lexington, Kentucky to hang out with him.
That's right.
Yeah. You guys out there, check out Indie Brigade. Indie Brigade. I
Indie
can't
what?
talk. Indie Brigade, damn it. Don't make fun of my speech impediment that was brought on by this alcohol I'm consuming and the fact that I've been on my
will
pants.
hit you, man.
Yeah, right. Dog catch about to get you.
Tell me this as a new guy in the group.
Yeah.
Little turn of topic. Tell me a little bit about Will Ospreay, guys. Am I saying his name right? First of all,
Will Ospreay.
Yep, Will Ospreay.
He's like
I almost got it.
Real.
that's his nickname.
Oh, I mean, that's
the
not his nickname.
assassin.
The aerial assassin.
Where can
Yeah.
one watch him before they
He's in New
go
Japan.
see him at Warrior?
NewJapanWorld.com.
Yep.
Hit up YouTube and type in Will Ospreay, and you guys will see what the fuck we're talking about. That very much hype match that he had with Ricochet
Oh, God, dude.
from a couple years
That
ago.
was insane.
It was watching a comic book battle
Yeah,
come
no
to
kidding.
life
It was.
in front of your eyes. I remember
He's
Vader
British,
talked
right?
shit about
Yeah, he
that.
did. A lot of people did.
Yeah. It
Like
was
no
like
sell, like just spot monkey shit, and
just
I'm like,
monkey shit.
it
whatever.
was awesome match.
It was great.
He beat Joe Lewis's ass.
Yeah. That he did.
He's British, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
See.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
But he lives in Japan. I almost threw up.
Well, he's in Japan
Nice.
right now. Yeah, he's working for the company. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
It would behoove him
he's
to live
killing
there
it
and
in
eat
Japan
all
right
the
now.
sushi.
He's
Because I
great, man.
fucking would.
Ospreay, I don't think he can have a bad match at all.
No.
even if he tried.
And it's super huge that he's coming to Chicago Heights. So if you're whether you're in the Northwest Indiana or Chicagoland region or you're not, get your fucking tickets for that. It takes place December 13th. Tickets at warriorwrestling.net. You can even meet Will Ospreay and get autographs from the man and
Get a
pictures.
picture taken with him.
Pictures with him, Kurt Angle, with us.
His only
That's right, the
other
real stars
appearance
of the
in the
show.
U.S. in 2019.
Yes.
Only
That's
other
crazy.
appearance in
I
2019.
never would have thought they would have got. How did they top themselves on Warrior 8 now?
I don't know.
They just need to
You can't.
close up shop because
You'd have to
it's-
get,
No,
you'd have
don't
to
do
get
that.
Cody and the Young Bucks in,
Yeah, that would be dope.
Steve and
Never
Eric
know.
are a charming
Anything can
pair of
happen with Warrior
fellows.
Wrestling.
right?
Yeah, it's
Or
pretty great.
pushing the blade.
Yeah.
Get them in.
So speaking of pushing away, I'm going to push away this episode by letting everybody
What a
know where to
bastard.
find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Juice Pro Wrestling, on Twitter at JP Dub Podcast. We are literally on every podcasting platform. So if you guys want to listen and subscribe, hit us up anywhere you listen to podcasts, get your podcast. It's the wisest thing you could do for the year.
Tell someone else about it. Sorry,
Yes.
let me use my robot voice real quick because
Fuck
I'm
a
very
robot.
repetitive with this. Tell someone else about it. Tell someone else
Yeah.
about it.
Share
Tell
with your
someone
friends.
else about
Hey,
it.
and if you got
share
beef
that
or you got
shit.
comments,
beep, boop, beep.
call us at 1-872-267-4199. If you want us to come and invade your fucking brewery in your town, all you got to do is call us. And let
Call
us
the
know.
voicemail line. God damn
1-872.
it.
Brewing.
267-4199.
If
I
you're
just gotta put over Racine Brewing Company. Thank
Yeah.
you, Angie, Andy, the owners, Greg, and
Yes.
the beer
Thank
tender. I love working
Great
here. It's
host, great beer.
fucking amazing. Thank you for having us, guys. If look it up online, Racine Brewing Company. If you're in the area, come here.
They're
You're
on
gonna get
Facebook,
great
Instagram,
beer.
and
We got
Twitter.
sodas. We got big ass pretzels. We got pizzas. Yeah, man, it's the best, dude.
We got to
come
get
here,
off here
hang
so
out,
we can
have
eat
some beers,
that
get drunk.
shit.
No, dude, the beer is awesome. I'm going to try all the other ones now.
Man,
Yeah.
you have to.
I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah. So we're going to eat some food. We're going to do all that shit. We're going to wish you guys farewell until next time. And we're also going to wet 'em up. Wet 'em up. Wet 'em up.
I'm so wet for Racine Brewing Company, it's beyond belief.
Perfect.
You gonna do sex to me?